Doc Rivers talks about being at Nobu Malibu when he heard that the big Clippers trade came down, when you guys knew that you'd have Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Where were you when you got the news?
I was in Las Vegas. Well, I knew we were really close, and I think Doc was on your show. I know he talked about it. I knew we were really close, but we had to, when I say we, our front office, Lawrence Frank, Michael Winger, they're the ones who should get the credit. I think there was a plan in place to try to be able to talk to free agents you found attractive. And during that period of time, we had a great meeting with Kawhi. He did not know whether or not that he would come here, but we had a great meeting with him. As I say, he talked about our roster, and he mentioned one player in particular, and that player was Paul George. And, our front office gave a lot to get him, and we ended up acquiring him, and I walked into the Summer League, and somebody said, I can't believe you guys got both of those guys. It was a very happy night for all of us, and we'll see what the outcome of the season would be. But I think if you have two players like that on your team, it really gives you a chance because they're premier players on both ends of the court. And watching Kawhi, he hadn't had a chance to really practice that much. Watching him do things, he's not good. He's one of the major stars in the game today. Major. I wouldn't be surprised if this Clipper team can ascend and be a threat going into the playoffs, that he would not be the most valuable player. But also we haven't had Paul George around, and he is in his own right. He is kind of like Kawhi, but Kawhi is different. And to have two players like that on your team is pretty remarkable summer. And my hat's off to our front office. A remarkable job.
What's the status on Paul George?
Well, he's just about there. And, we have not shot the ball very well. I think we won game at this point in time, because of Kawhi's brilliance on both ends of the court, I might add. And he's shown me a dimension that I didn't know he had before. If we have been shooting the ball a little bit better, he might be leading the league in assists. He is remarkable. He's funny, but boy, is he competitive.
Yeah, well, tell us something that we don't know about Kawhi, because he is kind of like he's a mysterious figure in the NBA. He doesn't overshare. He doesn't seem to have a need to put everything in his life out there.
Well, it's just his personality. And when you're around him, he's very quiet. But when he starts talking, he is really funny, and he's absolutely charming. And, this Terminator movie that I guess it's an advertisement for the new trailer, Terminator movie. To watch him there, that almost, to some extent, looks like it's uncomfortable for him, but I think he enjoyed it. But the one I enjoy is a car that he has driving, looks like on Mulholland Drive.
Oh, gosh.
That is incredible. That's incredible. New Balance shoe commercial.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download The Rich Eisen Show app.